So, we used to play tag, right? Outside of the old church, and there used to be a little dirt area. But I remember when we all used to hang out as, guys, right? He would always be surrounded by girls. No lie. So from a very young age.
With you guys.
Good one.
Good one.
But when there was teams, oh, right now too. When it was split up, you would always be with the girls because I don't know. Yeah, I remember that. That was very interesting.
Good one, Joey.
Anybody else?
I'll say something, but I'm gonna move over here because I can't see anyone.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so Ming was the reason why I joined worship team long time ago. Like, for one of the retreats way back when, he was like, hey, you want to sing for me? And I couldn't even sing back then. So it really brought me into worship team. I'm so glad that he did, because, I don't know, is it like 4 years later now? Like, I did worship team for retreat again, and I was so blessed to just do it again. And now I can sing-ish. So it was a lot better, but I just thank you so much for teaching me so much.
My most recent memory with Ming was when we did Secret Santa, and and he thought he didn't have Secret Santa because he didn't know that I was it. Because I just kind of like chatted with him regularly. But I think the one thing I really got out of this conversation was the idea of humility. So much so that he ended up getting me a gift when I was his Santa. But just the idea of humility and the need to pursue it despite positions. And I guess that's the one thing that I got from you. I appreciate it.
I just want to say, okay, so Ming and I, we've known each other since high school. He was one of the first people that actually made me feel comfortable in the setting. And it's funny that you guys say that he was always surrounded by girls because I think he was one of the very few guys who came up to me, and I was like, wow, a guy is talking to me. You know? I was like, I came in and I was
That's how you do it.
I just came in and I was like, are these guys so texting? But he actually we got to know each other better. And in college, these past 4 years, you actually played a big part in allowing me to realize that I should be more open-minded to certain aspects. Thank you.
I really thank God for me. I remember when you first came to the youth group in 9th grade, and I was like, oh, this guy's so cute, he has a little froggy face. And then looking at him, he's like, this is a cool guy, But I remember, I was very impressed because we were setting up for worship, and he was like sitting at every single chair to make sure, he's setting up the chair to make sure that people can actually see the projection. And so he's like measuring like in terms of angle-wise and everything. So I see that, like he's been trained well. But also like, like that's already part of your life, And but not only is skill-wise, but I see that God has really worked in your life, and where you're submitting to Him, and that you're following Him, and that your perspective about life is so different. And it's really God, the Holy Spirit working in your life, and that you're transformed by Him, and you're following Him, and you're keeping in step with Him. And it's a huge transformation I see, and I really thank God for that. So I pray that you'll continue to do that, and you get to the big stage of your life. Yeah.
Ines, her sister.
Oh, okay, so we have a special dessert that the junior high girls want to give to everyone.
Wow, no way.
Wow.
All for one.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You need to go.
I think on your table, guys.
Put it down somewhere.
Oh,
No, they're giving to like everyone in the church.
Cheers.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, they left us.
Thank you.
It's like marshmallow chocolate.
What? I just remember something. Continue sharing for me. I didn't write anything down, but what Pastor Mary mentioned, him sitting down in every chair. Something that he's also taught me is that when you do things, you should do them right the first time. And you should really put effort into doing things correctly. Like he would tell me, because I remember setting up chairs and he would do that, and I remember doing it with him sometimes, kind of. But then after a while, I'd get lazy and just, put the chairs. But he really taught me a lot about work ethic and doing, when you do things for God, you really have to do them correct and you have to do them right. No taking easy shortcuts or whatever. And he was always the one keeping us, I guess, being the mature one. And he's like, yeah, it's good that you guys have fun, but you should also do the work first before you have fun, which is cool. Also, do you remember the twins? The twin girls? You remember them, right? See, you remember their names. I don't remember their names. Like, all I remember, there was these twin girls. Those are the girls that he was around.
Wait, I know.
Caroline and Kristen?
Yeah. What are they called?
Callie?
I don't know.
Too many chickens.
We talked to a lot of people.
Alright, so I guess we'll go to my right. So next we'll have Charisse. So actually, back to Ming. Ming, would you like to say anything? Besides, you had a toast already, but that's unofficial.
What is there to share about?
Anything you want to say to us before you leave?
I felt like when I started at retreat, it was like so like it's like so emotional. I don't know how to say it again. I guess so. I guess hearing from those of you who shared, it's a good reminder. I mean, some of that stuff I don't really remember. I mean, I do now, but like. I guess when Jeremy said, gotta know how to have fun, but also know when to be serious. I think that's very important. Especially, encourage public fellowship. I guess in terms of a fellowship, like there are a lot of times where, you do have fun. Come together and you just enjoy the company of your brothers and sisters. But at times you can't just always have fun in a fellowship. Like imagine you came to a fellowship and all you did was play games or something. I would actually get bored of that after a while. You also have to have a healthy balance of like serious times where you have to sit down and realize the reason why you're coming to fellowship. That's not just to have fun, but to meet people and or if anything, if you're coming to meet people who can push you towards God and how to grow in God and to be, have God.